Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective. So today we're going to be talking about this new WWE Netflix documentary, Hulk Hogan Real American. I know, yes, it can't either as of Hulk Hogan go as he goes. A lot of people he's a polarizing character, but knowing Hulk Hogan and basically I grew up in the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. I basically grew up with Hulk Hogan to the whole controversy came out. So it was very heartbreaking when the whole phone call came out with as far as the racism and everything. And then you had the whole stuff that came out with other wrestlers, the Iron Sheik, even the Undertaker. A lot of wrestlers talked about Hulk Hogan, how he was a snitch to Vince McMahon, how he stopped them from having a union, and a whole bunch of other shit. Well, this documentary, it treated basically, it was very telling of at the beginning what they were going to do as far as the documentary go, how they were going to portray Hulk Hogan. They gave you some snippet bits in there of the controversies with when it comes to Hulk Hogan, but it felt like they were treating it with kid gloves. They didn't want to give you too much. Whereas, the Vince McMahon documentary, they kind of went a bit further. But, they touched a lot, which the WWE been doing a lot lately on nostalgia, expecting the people to forget as far as what Hulk Hogan did. Not even the racism stuff or his political stuff, but just what he did to other wrestlers, how he affected them, not only mainly financially, in their livelihood. So you got to put that in perspective when it comes to Hulk Hogan. But overall, did the documentary make me feel the way I did about Hulk Hogan when I was a kid, when I grown up, when he was probably one of my favorite wrestler? Seeing him in Rocky and other movies, I've watched all his film when I was a kid. No, it didn't really change the way I feel about him currently now. Did it bring back nostalgia? Yes. These scenes, when you see Hulk Hogan, when he's hulked up and he's doing all his, Hulkster stuff. But it would have been a better payoff if they were real, with this documentary. Not even Brooke Hogan was, but you see snippet of Brooke Hogan when she was a kid, but then she wasn't really part of the documentary. Vince McMahon was part of it. A lot of celebrities were part of the documentary. But there's a lot they didn't really touch on as far as this documentary. And they kind of lean back on it. But overall, is it the end all be all as far as best wrestling documentary? No. It's okay documentary. If you're a Hulk Hogan fan, you will enjoy it. If you were there when the controversy happened, you will hear snipping of it. He apologized, but does it really make you feel like this is an actual apology? No. It's okay documentary. Do I suggest to watch it? No. There's other documentary of Hulk. I know there's one on Hulu you can always check out. But overall, it's okay documentary. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you guys well aware over here at the Critic Collective, 5 excellent, 4 good, 3 average, 2 below average, 1 poor quality, and 0 horrible. I'm gonna give this a 3. It's an average documentary. Again, WWE and TKO, they try to lean back on the controversy. They didn't really touch a lot on it, but it's okay documentary. They really honed in on nostalgia aspect of Hulk Hogan. But also, as far as him, being this, feeling like he's this grandiose character, he was more than himself, Terry. Then he was more Hulk Hogan. He lived that Hulk Hogan persona. They do touch on that, but overall, it's okay documentary. But as always, guys, if you watch a documentary, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. How do you still feel about Hulk Hogan? Has you thought about him change over the years, or you still feel the same as you were when you watched him as a kid? Let us know in the comment down below. How do you feel about this documentary? Did you like it or did you not? But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon. Y'all have a good one.